Hey y'all, welcome to my live. It has been a holy hot minute. I decided and consulted, okay, with myself and the voices in my head. It's time. It's time to do an energy check for those on this twin flame journey. May or may not know, okay? If you're drawn to the video, it's my intention that people drawn to twin flame, this will help either with recognizing or um, confirming or guidance of some sort for people on the TF journey. All right. I already said my prayer. All right. So I got a few questions. What's the current energy? What's the current energy of twin flame journey collectively? Collectively. What's the current energy? Wow. Got a little nauseous and sick. What the heck? It says I'm changing this pattern and moving forward. So there's a lot of change. The change may be disrupting possibly peace or some aspect of your life. I did physically become a little sick. I did just now become a little sick. What's the current energy? There's a lot of change and growth happening. There's a lot. Let's see. What's the current? Okay, on the bottom of the deck, I'm realizing this connection is something special and worth treasuring. Okay, so some of you may have come in contact with your TF. Okay? That's the way love goes. Who said that? I think Janet Jackson. That's the way love goes. Mm, that's the way love goes. I think, am I showing my age? No. No way. There's no way. Anyways, alright, so what's the current energy? Twin flame energy, what is it? Somebody's maturing. That's the change that's currently going on. A lot of maturation. It's so funny. The English language is ridiculous. Okay. What's the current twin flame energy? What's the current? Okay. Using herbs, oils, flowers, crystals, anything for a witch bottle. Spell work. Monasticism. It's a belief in one God. Devoted fully to spiritual activities, not materialistic, beauty magic, and affirmations for clean living. So what's the current energy is that there is some spell work being put on this connection. Okay, there is spell work being put on this connection for someone to have pimples or some kind of skin issue, hair, nail, skin. Get some biotin that rhymes. It wasn't meant to rhyme, but it works. Maybe you as well have been doing spell work, but there's definitely spell work going on within this connection. It may be good, it may be bad, Over here it says affirmations for clean living. I honor my body so that my spirit may flourish. Okay, so it seems like, wait, let me see this one. Somebody's doing spell work. Somebody's doing spell work to keep someone confused, to keep someone away from another person. But for those of you that have already come in contact with your twin flame, it's hard to dismiss that type of energy exchange. Okay? So the current energy is there is spell work being put on this connection, and there is change that's happening. But it's good change. The change that's happening is realizing that there is a connection here. There's a connection here. There's a connection that's been had. And there's prayers that have been said, meditations, thoughts, ideas. All of this is happening within the twin flame connection, this twin flame connection, because there's different strokes for different folks, of course. Okay, what's the next question? What is the twin flame working on? What is the twin flame working on? What is twin flame working on? Mastery. Mastering something. Masturbating. So I can't. What is this twin flame working on? Okay, hold on. I gotta use a different deck. What is the twin flame working on? Twin flame working on? Autumn harvest. Okay. I did say mastering. Harvesting. Working on some. What is this? What are they harvesting? Dreams and messages. They're subconscious. They're mastering their subconscious. What is this? Ace of fire. They're mastering their spiritual connection. They're mastering their spiritual connection, their spirituality. They're working on it. They're working on their toxic karmic traits. That means that they're becoming more aware. Some twin flames may not know in this connection, they may not know that there is a twin flame connection for them in this life. And some have faith that there is. And they're using their integrity and their discernment as they approach obstacles down this path. And that's what they're mastering. being more connected with their truth. There's a lot of fighting going on. My cats started fighting. Leonardo, get away from Bella. Hey, this cat, they do too much. They're always bickering, always bickering. And you know what? That is for those of you that have met your TF. That might be the vibe between y'all. Bickering, games. Twin flame journey doesn't always end up with you being partnered with your twin flame. It really depends on your choice and course of action. There is a spiritual connection, and people that have those toxic karmic traits might lean more towards the darker empath, darker energies. This twin flame, one is light, one is dark. Okay, their mindset is what's changing. Oh God, this change might be coming a little abruptly. That's why the Ace of Fire is there. Ace of Fire is very passionate, very hot and heavy. It's good. Okay, so there might be dreams or messages, maybe in tarot readings, maybe in dreams, maybe in thoughts that pop into your head of this person, of your TF. And this is happening to them as well. You're both going through the same thing. Even if you don't physically know each other, met each other, there is a connection, there's openness to a connection that is a spiritual connection. Fine thing. Horrible. Okay. What is the twin flame working on? Let me get some clarification for the cards. What is the twin flame working on? What's the twin flame working on? Symbols. Yeah, they're working on their subconscious. They're mastering their spirituality. And this connection requires that. And freedom from toxic karmic connections. And the twin flame, or you as well, may have a lot of karmic ties that you're still very much a part of, or in the middle of, or just currently have around in your energy, whether that be friends, family, job, mindset, very karmic. And that's what's being worked on right now. The mindset of a higher mindset, higher thought, more positive. Let's see, spiritual awareness. That's exactly what I just said. Spiritual awareness came out. That's what's being worked on. And vampire came out in reverse. So becoming aware of the energies around you and detaching, finding a way to detach. So the current energy is that there is obviously spell work going on. There's prayers, also meditations going on between or within or even outside of this connection. And there's beauty magic on the table. Okay? Maybe somebody's doing beauty magic for, glamour magic for themselves to change their mindset about themselves so that they can love themselves a little bit more and attract that energy by This, by giving that energy, you also attract it. In manifesting, they say to speak as if it's already done. You already achieved it, right? And currently, what's being worked on is a higher spiritual awareness. This giving Hierophant from Tarot higher spiritual guidance. Okay, what's the next question? Where does the twin flame want to be in 1 to 2 years? All right, let's pull this jammy whammy out. Okay. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups. Being more aware of their emotional feelings and expressing it, expressing their truth. And that's how they'll be able to continue getting rid of this vampire, toxic, karmic energy that's around, is embracing those feelings. Saying out loud, you see the Knight of Swords. He is gun ho. He's like, listen, this shit ain't right, and we're gonna have to address this right here and right now, right here and right now. So this is what's being worked on, and this in time is how the twin flame wants to be able to um, behave and express themselves. So this change, it this change that's happening, because in the beginning I asked, what's the current energy? This change that's happening is observing negative energy, karmic ties, people that are not wishing you well. Observing that, being aware of that on a very subconscious level so that you can outwardly express and say, and maybe your twin flame is not good at expressing themselves. Maybe that's the conflict. That's a conflict for those that are connected, that do know each other without being physically around each other, but know each other. That might be part of the, because earlier I had mentioned, for those that are connected to twin flame, there is some games going on and some stupid kind of childish almost energy, immature energy, but that is changing. That could possibly be due to spell work that's being put on this connection. However, there is awareness coming to the forefront with that. Okay, so in time, in 1 to 2 years, your twin flame wants to be able to observe energy around them and express how this don't work for me, because right now they're unable, or maybe you're unable to do that. Sometimes sitting in our sadness allows us to see, wait a minute, this person, or it's that situation, this job, this energy that I don't like and it's draining me. And I, finally coming to the realization that I don't like this. This is draining me. I got to let this go. And then after that realization, you actualize it by putting action into how you feel. Like, I don't like this, so I don't want this around me. So I'm going to dismiss myself. or I'm going to dismiss this person. And that might also be what happened with the twin flame connection that know each other. Because the vibe I'm getting, that all twin flames know in this collective reading, know each other, met each other. Okay, so they want to be more expressive, want to be more open to uh, saying what's on their mind. You know, maybe they were born in a culture, their family, they don't express themselves. They just ignore each other. They just, stay away from each other. And they have to now come out of that kind of karmic toxic energy that they were kind of brought up in. There's no point in saying anything because when you ask a liar the truth, like, I know you lied to me about that, they will not tell you the truth because they are a liar. They are treacherous. They lack integrity. Their sole purpose is to treat you like an idiot and cheat you out of the truth, out of your feelings, and in a very narcissistic way, ignore you and guilt you into feeling like you're a bad person for feeling the way that you feel because they did what they did. No, you just don't like it and you're done with it. You're going to elevate yourself and you're going to speak up. That's the change that's happening. You're maturing into acknowledging that life is a little bit more spiritual than you've come to realize and you're raised to believe. And you're becoming more open to understanding that very real truth. And particularly in this connection, people don't want it to happen because these types of connections elevate the collective and people affected by the collective, meaning people surrounded by those that are on the twin flame journey. People around twin flames are affected. You affect other people around you. Just like these vampire energies drain you, they affect you. Other people affect you. And you're doing the same thing. And connecting with this connection, a lot of people wouldn't want that. It disrupts their ability to manipulate and mold people into what they want. Okay. The twin flames working on, no. They want to be in 1 to 2 years. Your spirit guides are guiding this situation. Yes, there's a lot of protective energy around this. There's a lot of spell work on this. And there's a lot of faith. Somebody has a lot of faith that don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Often faith don't have to make sense. It is just it is a feeling. It is a gift, honestly, that is not given to many people or all people. Oh, okay, it says it's not witchcraft, it's prayer and God's plan. You ain't lighting candles, using chicken blood, using period blood, like maybe some other people are doing to this connection. You're praying. That's what I said. Prayer and meditation is also on the table because your faith is immense and you know you're onto something here. Okay, you're attracting this energy to you. In 1 to 2 years, there may be another connection. It doesn't mean that you are now forever together, holding hands and engraving initials on a tree. It doesn't mean that. It just means you may see this person again in passing, or you may connect with this person. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I know what I see on the table. Okay? Yep. It says, I'm getting rid of negative thoughts. I believe life is happy. Yeah. This connection is causing a lot of change of the mindset. Okay? A lot of change of the mindset. In 1 to 2 years, they want to be able to attract you. They want to be able to attract this connection on a physical level, on a 3D level, rather than the 5D level that it's currently on. And they want to be on you. Okay? They want to be on you. They want to be on you. They have faith. They have faith that in time, in God's plan, this is going to happen. They'll see you. When will I see you again? They'll see you again. Period. 1 to 2 years. 1 to 2 years. You may not like it. You may not like it, the 1 to 2 years bit. It is what it is. That's what I'm reading. That's on the table. Okay? Take it, leave it, kick it, spit on it. You do with that what you will. You're on to something. I gotta get hold on. I gotta get some cards on it. I gotta get some naughty cards on this because it's the only pink one. And what I'm getting from that is that they want to be on you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Let's get a little love messages. Okay? For this, they trying to be on somebody. Okay? Twin flame, if there is a connection, they are praying thoughtfully, prayerfully, to have a chance with this connection again. To have a chance with this connection again, and to be on top of you. Period. Period. It's on the table. There's faith. This twin flame connection, there is faith that this will happen in passing. Maybe, hopefully, God willing, Okay. They like your hair, whether you have long hair or short hair. They think of your hair. Maybe they smell your hair or they caress your hair. Okay. Ooh, I'm not liking this vibe. It says tell you what they think you want to hear and you just don't stop fucking evolving. I can't stand it. Okay? This is that I need to get near you. I need to get close to you energy. You irritate this person. Whoever is watching this, you irritate your twin flame into this change. Can't stand it. They don't like it. It makes them feel less ambitious than you, less stronger in their mind, weak minded in comparison. Yeah. A little narcissistic. The vibe I'm getting. Okay, now let's get into the little naughty. Just a little naughty. Just a little. What is this? You're onto something. They want to be on top. But what's up? What's up? Give it to me. Give it to me because I need to know. Because I need to know right there. Got you. I got you. Waterworks. Okay? We're both going to be soaked in your delicious chem. Okay? This person wants to be sweating. He want that Keith sweat. He wants that Keith sweat. Okay? If you know, you know. He wants that Keith sweat. Hold on. Oh. There is romantic intimacy that they want, that they can only get from you. There's no connection like that with anyone else. That closeness that doesn't feel awkward, that you have to look away while you're in the middle of bumping uglies. They like that you juicy like a dang pineapple, peach, plum, whatever. The juice is for real. Yes, I like that macaroni and cheese noise when I dip my tongue in. This motherfucker. You know what song that just popped in? Rihanna, Love on the Brain. This person asked me. This is for the people. No, this is for either one, connected or not connected. It's like a static electricity when I feel you on me. They want you to be in their arms. They want that kind of romantic intimacy. They want to be on you, on top of you, close to you physically, not just close to you, melt into you. Yeah, this is the third, fourth card out of five, talking about the waterworks. Okay, look, can you read that? I want to be covered in your juices and found out you can squirt. It's over for you. Oh yeah, this person is. There's a lot of nasty thoughts, a lot of reminiscing. Okay, y'all nasty. Okay, what's the last question? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? They hate that they love you. Ugh, can't stand it. Can't stand that you still a thought in their head. They don't even know what you're doing, who you with, how they feel about you. Union is an energy, not a physical construct. Even when we are not together, I feel our union. They feel you around them. How do they feel about you? They still feel you. They could almost feel you on their skin sometimes when they reminisce, when they think about the times that you were in their arms or they were in yours. How do they feel? How do they feel? How do they feel about me? Okay. I'm seeing synchronicities like your name or 1111 and working out what they mean. This goes with the symbols card, which is speaking on becoming more spiritually aware, more aware of this connection, more aware of your feelings, more aware of your subconscious, and you're harvesting that. You're connecting with that. You are allowing that to cultivate and grow, or they are. And the last message says, this is how they feel about you, this current. I'm tired of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fears so I can come back to you. Yes. And that's a change that's happening. This fear of rejection, fear of love, that's what's going on. Let's get one more message, maybe two more. I might do this in a tarot pull. No, I'm gonna do an angel card pull after this. Okay. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about it? They feel like you did spell work. They feel like somebody put a spell on them. They can't stop thinking about you. Get out of my head. Ugh, I don't want it to stop, but I don't want it around. I'm busy. I got things to do. I can't be thinking about you. Please. I'm done with it because this connection has been going on. The thought of this person has been happening so often, and it's at this point a mental exhaustion. So they're done. They're done with the binding spells, with the spells put against them. They're ready to heal and build up their mental strength like you have. That's how they feel about you. They want to be more connected with themselves and more honest with themselves and enjoy life and love with someone that they can love. and that will love them back unconditionally. It's hard to find that, especially nowadays. Truth teller. This is how they feel about you. You're a truth teller, and that you know better and you try to do better. They believe in you. They have faith in you. How do they feel about you? This is kind of stressing them out. This is new to them. Although there is a feeling of wanting to protect and maintain control and connect in this. Um, it does feel burdensome, and it's a thought that they often feel like, is this worth anything? Is this even real? I feel like it's not real. I feel like it's not real, and I'm just wasting my time. This person's in my head and my thoughts. I can't stop thinking about the old times and the times that we could have, we would have, or the times in my childhood that was catastrophic and I just cannot heal from. That's how they feel about you. They're overstressed about this connection. Definitely prayers. Prayers are needed and helpful. I'm just going to pull Angel card, Angel Oracle, for guidance for everyone in these connections. So, we got a lot of cards coming out here. I'm going to focus on these two and the one on the bottom. Archangel Michael. Michael is here to help you work through letting go of things, energy, people that no longer serve your greatest good or your purpose. Wanting you to read books that can enhance you spiritually. Bible, self-help books, something that will make your spirit feel a little bit lighter and better, and comfort you during this time of change. It says, Archangel Azrael, I'm with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So there is a lot of releasing, changing, letting go, and connecting with yourself within this twin flame connection. All right. I hope this helps. I hope it resonated. Love, peace, and chicken grease.